Konnichiwa Sekai! It's me, Viv, your favorite digital music fairy from the future, here to bring smiles, laughter, and hope to the present! Let's have some fun today! Hello, hello, hello! Wow! Hi, everybody! How's everyone doing? How's it going? Oh my gosh. So far, I actually had a really good day today. So I actually opened the Classicaloid CD that I got from Yushib today. And so I decided which one I wanted to listen to first. My grandma wanted to listen to Beethoven and Schubert, but I was pretty undecided. My grandma didn't really care, but I rolled a die and I saw which number it landed on, and it landed on 5, so I put in the Chopin and Liszt CD. Yeah! And so I listened to a bunch of Chopin pieces and a bunch of Liszt pieces as well. Yeah! A lot of Liszt pieces I hadn't even heard before. Like, we started out with La Campanella and then, oh, I'd never heard this Liszt piece before, you know? Yeah. I'm much more familiar with Chopin's music than Liszt music. But yeah, hold on, I have to clear my throat. Ugh. Yep, sorry, I let out a really ugly cough, and I did not want anybody to hear that. But yeah. I sat down and I listened to Chopin and Liszt music. Yippee! It was really fun. It was really nice. And you know what's also nice? I now own a physical piece of merchandise themed after my favorite anime, like, ever. That being Classicaloid, so yay! I own official Classicaloid merchandise now! Hopefully, when I myself get to go to Japan, hopefully I'll find some more Classicaloid stuff to get, and my parents are just going to be looking at their wallets in horror as I'm like, please, I need to keep pulling on this gacha machine until I get a Chopin keychain. Yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to talk about that is of note. Maybe we can yap about some more stuff once I start today's game, that being WEBFISHING. I haven't opened this game in forever, so yeah. Why don't we get right into it? Yippee! Yeah! So we're here today. Hi. I'm staring at you. Yeah, why don't we go fishing? How much bait do I have? Hold on, I need to check this before we do anything because, yeah. I missed you, Fox. Yeah. It's been a while since I cracked open this game, and I just feel like I want to catch up with you guys, and I want to yap for a bit. So that's why I chose WEBFISHING to stream today. What do you mean invalid prop placement? Absolutely rigged, I tell you. There we go. Now I'm gonna go fishing in the sea. I should probably go fishing in the lake, but maybe we can do that later. Maybe we could go fishing in the lake later. Because, I don't know, I really like fishing by the sea. 'Tis nice. 'Tis nice. I just felt like we could use a relaxing game to stream because I saw a lot of my close friends weren't doing so well, and I was hoping if they came across this stream that it would help them in some way, because this is just a silly little relaxing fishing game, and I kind of needed this after a long week too, because I had a lot of college work to do. I literally had 2 tests that I did yesterday, and midterms are also coming up, so yeah. I'm going to get my schedule out tomorrow, but I'm just telling you guys, there's going to be a study stream next week. There's gonna be another study stream next week. So, yeah, unfortunate, I know. I know you guys probably want to see me play games instead of studying with me. But yeah. Yeah. I know it's a little unfortunate, but that's just how that goes. Yeah, I'm gonna undergo wit training. Yeah. Also, you guys probably already know this, but Uma Musume has just taken over my brain at this point. Uma Musume has taken over my brain. As if Classicaloid didn't already do that. Now, like, Uma Musume has taken over my every waking thought. Hashire, Hashire, Uma Musume! Silly, goofy horse game. I was pretty on playing the game at first, but then I'm like, okay, I like this franchise. In fact, guys, next week, this game actually got me into actual horse racing. I'm not gonna like waste my money on actual horses though, but it did get me into horse racing. And the process behind it. So, yeah. I am going to be tuning into the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. I will be tuning into that, you guys. You know it. Cool. Right. Let's cast our rod and see what we catch. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. I don't know if like anybody else is going to be watching it besides me. I think I might have accidentally gotten my grandma into Uma Musume as well, because she's actually looking forward to the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe as well. And yeah, we're just rooting for a Japanese horse to win this year. Because for context, for those of you guys who don't know, a Japanese horse has never won the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. So I'm just sitting here and I'm hoping that a Japanese horse wins. Also, guys, I started conceptualizing a horse girl OC based off of an actual racehorse. That being Croix du Nord, who's one of the Japanese racehorses that's going to be competing in this year's ARC race. Yeah. I haven't started designing it. I haven't started designing her yet. I'm just in the conceptualization stages. But hopefully I can draw her a lot. Especially since I haven't created an OC in God knows how long. It's been eons since I last created an OC. Yeah. I mean, technically, my VTuber design is an OC if you think about it. If you think about it, because I designed myself, I drew myself. I didn't draw myself here, but I drew my own design for my character. Oh wait, I have a thing. There we go. Nice, I almost missed it. But yeah. Character design is something I haven't done in a long time, and it would be nice to, you know, make a character design again. I don't know. I think it would be cool. I think getting I fell in the water. I think getting to flex those muscles again would be nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little hungry. I could go for some popcorn right now. I'm a little hungry. I did eat before stream. I ate chicken barbecue stuff. Yeah. It was really good. I think I need to hydrate. I don't know why my throat just suddenly got dry. Don't wait to hydrate, you guys. Don't wait to hydrate. Don't wait to hydrate. Wee. Whoa. Honestly, I wish I had more to yap about, but I don't have that much to yap about. I don't have that much to yap about. But I am gonna tell you guys this. After stream, I'm either probably going to hang out with some of my friends, or I'm going to listen to more of the Classicaloid Best Classic CD that I just got. Yeah. It's nice to have a Classicaloid themed classical music collection. I once had one of my accompanists gift me a collection of organ pieces because he was an organist as well as a pianist. But yeah, he gifted me this. Oh my god, I fell in the water again. Please, not while I'm trying to tell a story game. I'm so clumsy. Anyways, he gifted me a collection of organ pieces. And I still haven't listened to them yet because I've just been like, oh my god, Classicaloid, oh my gosh. You know what I also need to get my hands on? I need to get my hands on a lot of things, but I think a real, actual Sega Saturn would be a good thing to get my hands on. Because now I actually own a Sega Saturn game. That being the Nights into Dreams sampler. I don't know, I think it would be nice. Yeah. Whee! You know what else I really want? I want actual motion trackers. Like those Mocapi stuff. Like those Mocapi trackers. I also need an actual 3D model as well. I really want to do VR chat streams. But, I want to do them in full body. I want to do full body VR chat streams. I have a Quest 2 and I hook it up to my PC using AirLink. So, oh my god! Okay, giant ass whale, okay. Oh my god, another one! Insane. Insane. But yeah, anyways, I really want Mocapi trackers just so— oh, my lure used extra bait, it's okay. Anyways, I want Mocapi trackers just so I can dance and move around in 3D and do stuff in 3D. Another thing I also want to get is a capture card for my Nintendo Switch. Yeah. I want to get a capture card for my Nintendo Switch. That way I can actually stream Tomodachi Life, living the dream for you guys. And also if I decide to get the new Katamari game that's coming out on Switch, I can do that. Yeah. There's so much stuff that I want to stream. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I also have a couple old PC games lying around on this computer. Oh. Oh my gosh, a meteor just fell. Okay, we have to find it after this. Yeah. Oh, I found a coin bag. Nice. All right. Let's see where the meteor landed. But yeah. Chat, I have a lot of old PC games lying around here. Like, I don't know who would be up for a Virtual Villagers stream, but I have Virtual Villagers on my computer. So, yeah. Has anybody here actually played Virtual Villagers? Or am I like, am I the only one here who has grown up with the Virtual Villagers games? I only played Virtual Villagers because it was one of the Wild Tangent games on my old computer. And you like got like a free trial for it. So I got to play a little bit of it. Same with Plants vs. Zombies. That was actually my first exposure to Plants vs. Zombies. It was the Wild Tangent thing. Yeah. I also have a game that was free as well that I could play on my computer. I already streamed one of the games that was free on my old Windows 7 computer. That being Cake Mania. Yeah. Cake Mania was a fun game. I never beat it on my old Windows 7. I need to boot my old Windows 7 computer back up again. And I need to play it, I think. I think I actually need to sit down and I need to beat Cake Mania on my Windows 7 computer, especially now that I've gotten better at it from when I was a kid. I just need to sit down and I need to play Cake Mania again. I love Cake Mania so much. Oh, oh, I love Cake Mania. Cake Mania by my beloved. I want to stream Build a Lot too. Build a Lot was the other free game that I had. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, it taught me about taxes and mortgages while being a real estate agent? At that young of an age? Insane. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't be saying those words on stream. Taxes, mortgages. Ah, money. Job. Oh no, the J word. The dreaded J word. Yeah. You know what's funny? A little while ago, I saw a video on a really old piece of software that made music. You know? There was this really old piece of software, like, we're talking like in the... When was this software released? I need to double check. Let's see. Yeah. It was in the 1900s. This thing was released in the 1900s. It was a generative music making tool, but it didn't use AI. This was all the way back in 1900s. This was all the way back in the 1900s. And I have it on my computer. I messed with it for a little bit. It made okay sounding music, but I think if you're making a game like that's inspired by Sonic Schoolhouse or something, you should use Microsoft Music Producer to nail that cheap 90s sound. I think it's a good tool. I think it's a good tool to use. Yeah. Cause I've made silly stuff using Microsoft Music Producer. Boy, I love using outdated technology. I also like owning physical media of my favorite things. I love owning physical Classicaloid stuff. It's music that's found in Classicaloid, but not like the remixes that are used in Classicaloid. Maybe I will find the actual music collections one day. I will find it one day. I will go to Japan and I will go to that Bandai Namco pop-up store and I will get myself a Classicaloid poster and I'm going to hang it up right here in my gaming room alongside the other stuff that I've printed out and taped onto my wall. I still need to hang up some of the prints that I got from Sonic Expo as well. I need to find a place to hang my Sumida prints, and I also just need to find random images of my favorite characters online and just print them and tape them on my wall. Yeah. I think I said this on stream before, but there is a random image of Mozart from Classicaloid that says never trust how you feel about your life past 9 p.m. And it's on my wall. And I still have it up there. Oh, I got an orange tank top. Oh, cool. But anyways, yeah. That silly little image has gotten me, it's gotten me through so many nights where I've just had intrusive thoughts after 9 p.m. and that image has just shut them down, like, immediately. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. I really like how shiny this fishing rod is. Guys, look at how shiny this fishing rod is. Oh, I didn't know it wobbled as well. That's really cool. It's like a ghostly effect. I think that's really cool. Look at how cool that is. Whoa. Wait. Wait. There's a fish over there. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yippee! Oh wait, one of my buddies also caught something. Dang it, I'm going ocean fishing too much. Oh wait. Oh, something just fell. Something just fell. I need to put my fishing buddies away. I need to put them away. Because I need to move. I need to move over here. I need to move over here and I need to fish stuff. Yeah. Wee. I love fishing. I miss this game. It feels like this game hasn't gotten, like, updated in forever. I wonder if the developers, like, doing okay. Yeah. I haven't heard anything about this game in a while. I don't know. I like web fishing. I like it a lot. Yeah. It's really relaxing. I don't know. It's just what I need after a long day of classes and tests and assignments. Oh yeah. I think, should I talk about this on stream? You know what? I might bite the bullet and I might talk about it on stream. Just because it's funny. I'm thinking about whether I should really talk about it or not. It's extremely funny, but you know what? I'm not gonna risk talking about it on stream. It's funny as heck, but I can laugh about it with my friends, but I don't think I should talk about it on stream. There are certain things that I just shouldn't talk about on here. There are certain things that I can talk about, and there are certain things that I shouldn't talk about. Like, it might be the funniest thing in the world that might have happened to me, but I think it would be way too risky if I talked about it on stream. So I'm not gonna talk about it. So anyways, chat, how have you guys been doing? How have you guys been doing? Have you guys been up to anything recently? Have you guys been creating anything new? Have you guys been drawing anything? Have you guys gotten one step closer to creating the world that you guys want to see? You know, if you got out of bed today, I'm proud of you. Because that's a hard thing to do for a lot of people. I think everybody watching this stream should be grateful that they're living and breathing another day. Because a lot of stuff in the world might be awful. But you want to know what's great? You're alive. And you guys have just survived another day to seeing the future that you guys want to make. day is another opportunity to create the future that you guys want to make. And I think that's great. Yeah. Yeah. This game always makes me, like, introspective. Not really. Well, you're here now, aren't you? I think that's a great thing. Yeah. I'm not really the best with words. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've actually gotten less great with my words. But you want to know what I think is important above all else? Even if you're not great with words, I think being empathetic is really important. A lot of people like to talk down on being empathetic, but I still think empathy is extremely important. Did I ever tell you guys that I once had a communications teacher who, I once had a communications teacher that thought I was an empath. Yeah. I mean, I believe it. Because whenever I'm around other people, sometimes I just start feeling a certain way out of nowhere. I don't know. I think being an empath has a lot of pros and a lot of cons. One is that you just don't know which feelings are your own. And every feeling feels so overwhelming. You know what I think I should do more? I think I should practice, you know, identifying the words to my feelings, since I'm getting increasingly worse with words. You know, I'm a whole 22 years old, and I have recently felt like my brain has just started shutting off. So I just need to take some time out of each day to enjoy the joy of learning again. I need to go out and I need to learn new things. I just need to keep my brain awake. Because right now I feel like my brain has just shut off. Like no thoughts, head empty. I just need to go out and I need to practice doing stuff. Chat delay. Ah, sorry. I mean, I've tried making my streams ultra low latency for a period of time, but yeah, it seems to not have boded well for people's Wi-Fi connections, because I stream at 1080p, you know. Ooh. You guys might have to go for the true authentic early 2010s experience and just watch me in 144p. Wait, has anybody tried doing that before? It's my end. Oh, poopy. It keeps buffering and acting like nothing happened. Poopy. Gross, icky, bad. Gross, icky, bad. Gross, icky, bad. Also, sorry, it might be my fault. I was talking about being hungry earlier in the stream and I wanted some popcorn, but I decided to snack on your bandwidth instead. My fault. You want to know a fun vid fact, everyone? You want to know a really fun vid fact? Every time your internet goes down, it's my fault. It will happen again. It's my fault. Because I'm a digital music fairy. I literally live in the internet. Okay? Like, this place is my home. I live here. I simply live here, Your Honor. I live inside of your router. Why are you mad at me, chat? I just wanted a little snack. At least you better be glad that I'm not gnawing on your wires. Because trust me, if I'm here in the physical world, I would gnaw on your wires like a little rat. Yummy electricity. Delicious. guys are watching the stream, please don't actually chew on wires. That's not good for you. I don't think I even need to explain that. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know, I really like the vibes of this game. This game is so goofy. Wait, how much money do I have? I need to check. How much money do I have? Hold on. Hold up. Oh, I have $307,415. Cool. Oh yeah, I also need to check the clothing that I just got. Whoa. Cool. I'm just curious about what other titles I have. I haven't checked my titles in a while. Yeah. The title for people who... the title only for people who got the super duper rare golden ray. Oh yeah, I also caught the golden bass too. All of these titles are so funny. Cryptid title. I feel like I am a cryptid of some sorts. I mean, I am quite literally a fairy. So... Hold on. I mean... Heh. Heh. I mean... Technically fairies are cryptids if you think about it. You know? In the traditional sense of the word. Technically, we are cryptids. Technically. Technically. I miss Pixie Hollow. Can I just tell you guys that? I miss Pixie Hollow. I wonder if there's anybody here who has grown up playing Pixie Hollow online. I don't remember if I talked about this on stream before. But do you guys want to know why I chose to become a fairy VTuber? I chose to become a fairy VTuber because I was a Pixie Hollow kid. Yeah. That's the main reason why I chose to become a fairy VTuber. And then I took my own spin on the fairy design. And then we have me, who's this creature on the internet who does stuff. And has a very powerful voice. Yeah. I need to do a karaoke stream one day. I'm afraid to do a karaoke stream though because I feel like people would judge my voice. Even though I am a trained singer, I feel like other people would sit there and I feel like they would judge my voice, and I'm scared of that. Truth be told. I want to put my voice out there in the world because I love singing. And that's something I love to do alongside voice acting. It's singing. But I'm just scared that people will judge me, and I'm scared that I'll mess up really badly. Yeah. Oh gosh, Vid being real on stream. Who would have thought? Wow. Goodness me. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Also, oh wow. Apparently, so I don't know if you guys follow me on Blue Sky, but I posted on a whim off stream. I took a picture of me and Infinity Nikki in my Ooh La La cosplay. I have a cosplay of Ooh La La from Space Channel 5 in Infinity Nikki. And apparently, a lot of people are liking the post. And I'm just like, whoa. Whoa. Wow. Like, wow, you guys like my silly little Ooh La La cosplay that much? You saw it? Yeah! Yeah. Oh, by the way, I never posted this anywhere. I need to put this on stream, so give me a second. I never put this up on stream, but give me a second. I'm gonna get it set up. I'm gonna get this image set up. So I actually had to get rid of my Eternal Sugar cosplay. I got rid of my Eternal Sugar cookie cosplay. And, yeah. But I did, decide to cosplay someone else, though. That being a certain horse girl. I've decided to cosplay TM Opera. Oh! Yeah! So I took this on Doxxing Island. If you guys see it, feel free to like the photo because I deleted one of my snapshots to upload this. Yeah! I cosplayed Opera from Uma Musume. Doesn't this look so cool? I think this cosplay looks really good. I'm really proud of how it turned out. I made this off stream and yeah, I am kind of flexing my iridescent Eureka collection here. But yeah, this is my TM Opera cosplay. Yay! I don't know. Opera's my favorite horse in Uma Musume. Followed up by Sounds of Earth, who I also need to cosplay. I think that would be very cool. Sorry for the wee sound. That was just me removing the source from my scene. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, I will be posting that picture soon, eventually. I will be posting that picture of the Opera cosplay soon. Yeah. She still hasn't come home yet. I'm saving my carrots up for Meisho Dotto, and then I'm gonna pull a little bit for Agnes Digital, and then I'm going to pull for TM Opera O's New Year's costume. Cause then I can finally say that I own TM Opera O. If Haru comes instead, I won't be upset, but yeah. I just really hope I get TM Opera O, especially since I missed her on launch. You know? I really want her to come home. I really want Opera to come home. She's my favorite horse girl, and she's really pretty. She's so pretty. I like her a lot. I don't know what it is with me and music-themed characters. Maybe it's because I'm a music major. Maybe it's because, you know, I grew up on a lot of music. But yeah, I just really like music-themed characters. They really resonate with me. They're my favorite. Also, I think Sounds of Earth is really underrated. I see a bunch of people talking about Matikani Tannhauser. Yeah. I see a lot of people talking about Mambo, but nobody talks about Sounds of Earth. People talk a lot about Kita-san Black and like all these other Umas, but I see no love for Sounds of Earth. I think she's really underrated. Yeah. Also, she has a really cool voice. A lot of you either love her voice or you hate her voice. I personally love it. She has a really good singing voice as well. Like the vibrato she has while singing is insane. Yeah, she has a much deeper voice compared to most Umas. But I think it suits her very well. Ah, grazie, grazie. That sort of stuff. Yeah. Guys, did you know I have a completely normal voice range? Greetings! Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was yapping about the Horse Girl game again. I'm sorry for yapping about Horse Girls. It will happen again. You know what I think I should also stream soon? I packed my Nintendo Switch Pro controller overseas, and I just need to unpack it in order to stream nights again, because I usually play. Is it the one I'm thinking of? Uma Musume Pretty Derby? Yes, that horse girl game, yeah. I'm sorry for talking about Uma Musume again. It will happen again. Yeah, I was talking about Uma Musume. Yeah. Speaking of, you guys should watch the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe if you guys like actual horse racing on Sunday, October 5th. The Uma Musume to actual horse racing pipeline is real. I'm not mad, pop off, it's a good one. Yeah, I love Uma Musume. I love Uma Musume. It's like Class Galoid, but with actual racing horses. Wait, I have no bait! Wait, I'm out of bait. Sorry, I was horse girling so much that I didn't even notice that I was completely out of bait. Whoopsies, my bad. Hold on, I need to sell all of these. There we go. Whee, whee, whee. There we go. I also need to... What in the Animal Crossing is this? This is web fishing. This is web fishing. It's a silly little game where you can fish online with friends. But I don't have any friends that are online right now. So I'm fishing alone in an unlisted lobby. Yeah. Oh. You know what? Sorry, one of my friends was messaging me something and I needed to read it real quickly. Wow, the ADHD strikes even on stream. Wow. Wow. This is web fishing anyways. This is web fishing. It's not Animal Crossing. It looks a lot like Animal Crossing. You get to catch a bunch of different fish, either freshwater or saltwater, and they come in all these different rarities. But, yeah. I am just currently trying to finish my journal here. Seems fun. I actually have New Leaf and Happy Home Designer on the 3DS. Love a good classic. Yeah, I love the Animal Crossing franchise. You know, my first Animal Crossing game, you guys can call me a fake fan or whatever, but my first Animal Crossing game was actually New Horizons. And then I tried Animal Crossing for the GameCube. It's a really good game. I like both of them. They both have their pros and they both have their cons. I haven't gotten very far in the GameCube version though. I need to play it more. Mine too. You know, I would do an island tour, but unfortunately my Animal Crossing island has my dead name in it. Yeah, my islanders just dead name me. And I'm just like, okay. I like City Folk better, TBH. It's just silly. I haven't played City Folk, but I heard City Folk was good. I love the Animal Crossing OST. Sometimes I listen to it while I work. I had to delete an entire island because of it. You know what? No matter how much my islanders dead name me, I'm still gonna keep my island. Do you want to know why? My island was a launch day island. I got the game on launch day. Actually, I got it a little bit before launch day, but then I played it right as launch day started, and then bam, I have on my Animal Crossing passport my dead name, but also March 20th. So that's a little bit of a flex. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's nice. I think that's nice that I have a launch day island. Also, I didn't even have to reset because I got the native fruit that I wanted, and I also had a heart-shaped lake on my island too. I got peaches as my native fruit. I also have roses as my native flower, so I could get blue roses easy. I could get blue roses easier. And guess what, guys? I actually have blue roses on my island. I can probably dig out some screenshots. Maybe. I can probably dig out some screenshots that I've taken. But, yeah. I have peaches too. Let's go. Let's go. I really like peaches as my native fruit. I also got my brother to play the game too. He has oranges as his native fruit, but he hasn't touched the game in forever. But me and my cousin and my brother used to sit there and we used to play Animal Crossing together, and we used to bonk each other with the bug catching nets. We used to sit there and we used to group up in a circle and we used to bonk each other with the bug catching nets. And I think that's great. Yeah. I think it's great. Oh my god, I got a golden ray. Okay, wow. Animal Crossing actually got me into peaches IRL. I'm not a big fan of how the fruit tastes, but I think the fruit is really cute. It's very fuzzy too. I like peaches, but not how they taste, but they're very soft. I like the feeling of peaches. They're very soft and fluffy. Yeah. You know, fun fact, in my Tomodachi Life Save on my 3DS, my Islanders, my lookalike versions, super all-time favorite food is actually peaches. Yeah. I think that's really cool. I just need to see if there's any Animal Crossing things that I can show you guys. Hold on. I need to check my Twitter account because I left Twitter. I don't post on there anymore. It's privated. All I have it for is as an archive, and I don't even like browse like stuff anymore, but I just need to check and see. I need to check and see. Oh, I have a bunch of clips there. Oh yeah, I also did some cosplay stuff in Animal Crossing a long time ago. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I found a thing that I had on Animal Crossing. So apparently I actually have a cosplay of Almond from Cucumber Quest here. Oh my god! Wait! I need to fish this up. I need to fish this up before I show you guys. I have dug up an archaic picture. You guys. Behold, my Almond from Cucumber Quest cosplay that I had on my old Twitter account. Yeah, has anybody read Cucumber Quest before? It's a really great, it's a very great, you know, webcomic by GGDG, who also worked on Deltarune. I definitely recommend you give it a read. It has a very whimsical art style, and I really want to make a fan dub of it in the future. But currently my fan dub stuff is in hiatus for Cucumber Quest, but I do have some big plans for it coming up. Yeah. I might get it started up and rolling again once other projects calm down. Yeah. But yeah, Almond from Cucumber Quest. How cute is that? Yeah. Hold on, I want to see if I have any other things that I can show. Wait, guys. I have a Penny Krager cosplay that I found as well. I have a Penny Krager cosplay from WarioWare. Jajan! There we go! There's Penny! What do you guys think? Whoa! Cute, huh? I think my Penny Crier cosplay is very cute. Let's see. Oh my gosh. No, this one has my dead name in it, so I can't share it, but I got a pass note that says, "Dear future Vib, you're a baby, goo goo gaga wah from past Vib." Oh no, I need to edit it and then I need to share it online again. Oh no. Oh no, there's also a video of me and my brother on a tiny couch. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff. Wait, I don't know if my brother will let me share this, but hey guys, does anybody want to see a photo of me and my brother in Animal Crossing, since you guys are definitely not getting his face in real life? Look at this. Aw, cute little Vib family photo. Vib family photo reel, not clickbait. Whoa. Yeah, I got my brother a really expensive coat as well. Yeah. Wow, gee. My brother got Animal Crossing New Horizons for his birthday, and this was a photo that we took together. Yeah. I miss playing Animal Crossing. I miss playing Animal Crossing. I need to start it up again, because my grandma also really liked Animal Crossing New Horizons as well. I have a lot of photos, but I don't know how many I can... share. Whoa. Whoa. I have a photo of a bunch of my friends in a line here. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I really need to stop scrolling here. I really need to stop scrolling. Because this is a web fishing stream, not a Vib reminisces over Animal Crossing stream. Oh no. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. This is another reason why I need to get a capture card for Switch, because then maybe I can show you guys Tomodachi Life Living the Dream without my freaking dead name in it. Watch what happens when I put all my favorite fictional characters on an island together. Oh me, oh my. Goodness me. Me when I put all my comfort characters and me and some of my friends, if they'd let me, on an island together. Wow. I want to put all different kinds of characters from all different franchises I like on my island with me. Yeah. Oh boy, if I get a Switch 2, I'm wreaking havoc in Tomodachi Life. I think it's also coming out for the Switch 1 as well. I haven't gotten a Switch 2. Like, unless something really, really good comes out for the Switch 2, then I'm not buying one. I might just get a 3DS and do it in the original. That's the spirit. You don't have to get, like, the latest technology all the time. In fact, you know, I think you should go out of your way to get older technology. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Besides, my 3DS still works today. I got it when I was way younger and into Pokemon, My first Pokemon game was Pokemon X. My first game on my 3DS was Pokemon X. And yeah. I've had that 3DS ever since then. That same exact 3DS. And I've taken very good care of it. I took it to Sonic Expo Atlanta and I recorded some of the rave on day one with my 3DS. Yeah. Someone I know has a 3DS XL and just lugs it around. Multiple people, actually. I think that's great because guess what? I think we should keep Street Pass culture alive. I think Street Pass culture is really great. And I think we should keep it alive. Cause, gosh, you don't know how many people I Street Passed at Sonic Expo Atlanta. There were so many awesome, cool people that I Street Passed at Sonic Expo Atlanta. Cause I was carrying my 3DS around. And some people actually met me because I was lugging my 3DS around and I was doing the Street Pass stuff. And they were like, wait, are you the one named Vib? Are you the one who has the brown hair? Is this your me? And I'm like, yes, that's me. Yeah. Yeah. Street Pass. Yeah. I think you should go around if you have a 3DS and try to Street Pass people. You should take your 3DS with you when you travel. Even if other people don't take it around with them. I still think you should take it around with you because then you can find the real ones. Then you can find the real ones who have been traveling around with their 3DSs. You know, back in the heyday of the 3DS, airports used to be a great space for Street Passes. Why can't New Tech be like that? Because New Tech is boring. New Tech doesn't have as much charm as Old Tech. Really hot take, but New Tech is just not as charming as Old Tech. I think we need to bring back charm in technology. Remember the see-through pieces of hardware that you used to buy and you used to be able to look inside and see the circuit boards and whatnot? I think that was really cool and I think we should bring that back. I mean, yeah, we have see-through gaming cases, but like, remember the translucent stuff that had like a pink tint on the outside? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Do you guys? I doubt anybody else was old enough to do this, but I want to talk about some of my childhood memories. When I was a kid, we used to trade loom bracelets. We used to trade loom bracelets at the playground. Yeah. We used to trade loom bracelets on the playground, and I actually learned how to make loom bracelets because people were trading loom bracelets, and I didn't have anything to trade them with. So I actually sat down and I learned how to make loom bracelets, and some of my friends even gifted me their loom bracelets, and I still have some of the loom bracelets lying around at my parents' house somewhere. I also have my loom bracelet making kit hanging around at my parents' house too. I think that's really cool. Yeah. I don't know if any of you were old enough to have seen that happening at the playground and whatnot. I also used to take my Monster High dolls to the playground to show off to other kids. Yeah. There was another thing that I used to collect as a kid, and that was silly bands. Does anybody remember silly bands? Was anybody old enough to grow up wearing silly bands? I loved wearing a bunch of silly bands on my arm. They were just silly. They were silly shaped rubber bands, but I still liked wearing them, and I still liked collecting them. Oh my gosh. Does anybody remember those school fundraisers where they gave you like rubber ducks or other animals wearing silly things as prizes. I could have, but I wasn't aware of their existence. I see. Oh my gosh. You know, I used to go to an eye doctor and they used to have a bunch of early 2000s toys back when I was younger as like little prizes after an appointment because I didn't know how to roll my eyes or cross them or move them on my own for that matter. So I had to get, you know, therapy to teach me how to move my eyes. Yeah. So I did that and I got really cool stuff after every appointment. A little bit of Viblor. Oh man, I miss the good old days where, you know, we had those CD-ROM computer games that were like edutainment. And just everything was charming and fun and whimsical. You know, that's kind of another reason why I started my channel, because I want to bring back the charm of the early internet on my channel. Like, I don't know if my, like, Aero aesthetic, Y2K aesthetic in my VTuber model wasn't already obvious enough, but like, look at my logo and my starting soon screen animations. Like, literally, I am literally a Frutiger Aero Y2K VTuber. That's my niche, guys. I'm carving out my niche. I don't think I've seen any other Frutiger Aero or Y2K VTubers, but I would love to collaborate with them because I just think the early internet is very cool, and I think we should bring that back. Bring back the early internet! I don't care if it was the Wild Wild West. It was fun and whimsical, and every website and every page you visited had charm and personality to it. And I never had a MySpace page, and I think it would be very cool to just have a playlist of Katamari Damacy music on your profile page whenever somebody went to visit it. Like, I'm sure none of you are old enough to like have lived through that era of the internet, but I'm probably sounding like a grandma. But that was my experience growing up. Also, fun fact, I used to listen to deadmau5 as a kid. I used to listen to Darude. I used to listen to deadmau5. I used to really like techno music and dubstep and house music as a kid. That, like, soundscape was my entire personality. Yeah. I wasn't like all the other kids who listened to Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift. I grew up on deadmau5. Yeah, I grew up on deadmau5. I just think deadmau5's music is very cool. Yeah. Me too. Oh my gosh, like streamer, like chat. Am I right? Hold on. I need to take this out of the water. And I need to get this. But, yeah. Anyways, technology is great, and I think we should keep it that way. I genuinely think when making a piece of technology, you should try to make it as charming as possible. Like, I understand ease of use and simplicity and streamlining stuff, but like, I understand wanting to streamline everything, but like, don't get rid of the charm in your operating systems. Like, come on. Like, come on. Don't be lame. Oh my gosh. Whoa, sunken treasure. I got a treasure chest. Oh, I got brown pants. Let me see this. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Like, you guys can still make stuff easy to use, but also very charming. You know? There's a way to balance them. As someone who has done graphic design classes in Photoshop, you know, there's still ways to make things charming. Oh, by the way, does anybody want to see some of my old Photoshop projects that I did for class? Oh my gosh, wait, I sorry, I'm getting off topic, but I just need to show this off. Show to your mates. I need to dig through and I need to find stuff. Hold on. Wait, I need to show this one off. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I had a thing. I had a thing. So, you want to know what my first assignment for my Photoshop graphic design class was? It was to make a card. It was to make a card in Photoshop. Any type of card. It could say anything, but I just had to follow the requirements given to me by the teacher. So I did exactly that, okay? I did exactly that. And you want to know what my very first Photoshop assignment looked like? Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. I made a divorce card with Spampton on the front of it, and I lazily made a cutout of confetti. Just a stock image of confetti. Somewhere in the card. And I put the text, "Congratulations on the divorce," in Comic Sans. I got an A on this, by the way. I got a 100% on this, by the way. Wait, guys, you want to see another one? You guys want to see another one? You guys want to see another Photoshop assignment that I did? So who's ready for this one? I don't know if you guys are ready for this one. Hold on. Wait a second. All right, chat. Are you guys ready for this second Photoshop assignment? Not the second one entirely in the class. This was actually done in Adobe Illustrator. 3, 2, 1. is it all divorce? Because divorce cards are funny. Because it's funny, chat. It's Mozart from Classicaloid saying, you should get a divorce now! Guys, do you see how silly I am? This only got points docked off of it because I forgot to make a back of the card. Oh, you guys... It's probably for the better, though, because I don't know if this teacher would have been ready to see the back of another divorce card. Oh, no. Yeah. But anyways... Graphic design is my passion. Hold on. I'll show you guys an actual good thing that I've done for my graphics design class. I'll show you guys an actual good thing that I've done in my graphic design class. Hold on. 'Cause I've done some actual serious stuff. I've done some serious stuff. I've done some serious stuff in Illustrator. But yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I scrolled through and I saw a Tomodachi Life divorce in one of my friends' group chats that I sent one of my in-class assignments to. It's all divorce, guys. Oops, all divorce. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I have to see. I have to look, because I did do a really good drawing of Chopin in Photoshop. But, yeah. Ugh. I'm looking. Where is it? I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I can't find it. Ooh. It's okay, hold on. Oh wait, I found it! Never mind. Wait, I found it. So this was one of the first times that I've done like shading on something. On anything. Vib divorce arc is crazy. Vib divorce arc is crazy, chat. I just saw your messages. All right, chat. Check this out. See, I can do serious stuff in like Photoshop, Illustrator too. This was one of the things I did for one of my in-class assignments. Look at that. So cool, am I right? I did not know how to figure out his hair digitally at first. But, I tried. I really did. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Look at me. I tried to learn shading and coloring and whatnot. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I just need to stop showing off my stuff because this is a fishing stream. This is a web fishing stream and, I need to go fishing. Not showing off my stuff, and I know this is also a yapping stream, but oh my gosh. This is not a show and tell stream, but yeah, did you guys enjoy seeing some of my old stuff that I've done? It's not that old though. But yeah, I've done some graphic design stuff and I still think you can put whimsy in technology. People put whimsy in their websites. People put whimsy into their profiles that they can code. Hell, I'm learning HTML this semester. I'm actually learning proper HTML. By the way, did you know one time I did HTML for a school assignment and I put the entire website in Comic Sans and I still got an A on it? I still got an A on stuff. You know what's great about college? You can do some assignments in Comic Sans unless they specifically request you to do something in a specific font. You can do stuff in Comic Sans and turn it in and you'll still get an A. And I think that's a beautiful thing about college because that would have never flown in high school. Like, if someone were to say you have to do another year of high school or another year of college, I would pick doing another year of college. I don't know why people hate Comic Sans. They probably just hate it because it's unprofessional and it has too much whimsy. It's too whimsical, guys. It's too full of whimsy. We can't have whimsy in this house. No way, no how. No whimsy for you. No whimsy for you. Nuh-uh. No way, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. We can't have people being whimsical and using Comic Sans for everything. Me on my way to write my resume in Comic Sans. I'm afraid if I unironically do that, I won't get any jobs. We need to push the Arial Helvetica agenda. I'm so sorry. Helvetica is so... Even Times New Roman is better looking than Helvetica. You know what else is better looking than Helvetica? There's a really cool font that you can still use if you want to look somewhat professional. I used to use this font all the time when I was little because I thought this font was the coolest font in the world. This font is called Century Gothic. Century Gothic is a really cool typeface, I think. Of course, the Frutiger typeface is also really cool too. Like, you could see Frutiger being used in like old Baby Einstein videos. You can see Frutiger being used in airports for readability. And I don't know. I think Frutiger is a really nice typeface and it can fit so many different applications. It is a very, very versatile font. I love using Frutiger. In fact, you guys, your little chat thingies, the words that you guys are saying, those are in the Frutiger font too. Yeah. That's right. The stuff that you guys say, it's written in the Frutiger typeface. Cool, huh? Isn't that cool? You guys have Frutiger here too. See, I'm telling you guys, it's such a versatile thingy that you can use. Yeah. I even use a variation of Frutiger for some of my thumbnails, that being Frutiger Ultra Bold. I just think it's really cool. Oh yeah, it is Frutiger. Yeah, it is. I can't believe you guys didn't notice. I can't believe it took you guys so long to notice. Hey guys, did you know graphic design is my passion? Whoa. Oh yeah, I feel like I should probably talk about this too. A little bit off topic, but did you know, when I was walking home from college one day, I had this really eye-opening revelation that there's nobody doing it in the world like I am. There's nobody like me in the world. Like, I'm spreading classicaloid overseas. I'm getting to talk about my interests on a wide scale. I have gotten to meet some of my favorite childhood voice actors and host Q&As with them. And I've just gotten to be a part of some pretty big life-changing projects. And I've gotten the opportunity to audition for even more of those. Like, I can say, there's so much stuff going on right now. There's so much stuff that's going to be released soon or is in development or they have demos out that I have actually auditioned for. I've gotten the opportunity to audition for a lot of stuff, but unfortunately at this moment I haven't been cast for a lot of things. I'm like running pretty slow on gigs, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully, yeah, I'll get cast for something. We shall see. We shall see. I have to cross my fingers and I have to cross my toes. I hope I get it. I hope I get it. It really reminds me of stuff that's been popping on my YouTube feed about a bunch of actors who have auditioned for a bunch of Broadway shows and have gotten absolutely nothing. Literally 90%, literally 99% of my job as a voice actress is to audition for stuff. That's literally 99% of my job. It's not going into the recording booth. It's not recording stuff for directors. It's auditioning for stuff. That's what most of my job is. It's going into that booth and it's recording stuff to just cross your fingers and toes and hope you get cast. Yeah, that's what I do most of the time. Like, yeah, it's really cool and fun whenever you get cast or called back. But that barely ever happens because this industry is really competitive. I'm just gonna go out and say it. This industry is rough. Is this stream live? This stream is live. I see your messages and I see you. For those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Vib. I'm a digital music fairy. And yeah, I stream. I play games. I do things. I have been a prior panelist at Sonic Expo Atlanta. And I'm Riala's strongest soldier. I'm also an administrator for Porcelain Doll Studios as well. Yeah. It's very nice to meet you all. Hope you guys enjoy your time here. Yeah. I really need to stream nights again. I was talking about this earlier, but I got distracted by rambling about Animal Crossing for a while. But I need to stream nights again. I have my Switch Pro controller in my backpack because I took it overseas with me. And I just need to unpack it and then plug it back into my computer and then stream nights again, because I know a lot of you guys have wanted to see me play more nights. You guys have wanted to see me ramble a little bit more about this franchise. And yeah, I really want to do a lot of night stuff in the future. Yeah. You talking to Twitch? Nope. Just YouTube. Just YouTube. Just YouTube. I don't have multi-streaming set up yet. Just YouTube. Yeah. Maybe in the future, if enough people are interested, I can set up multi-streaming. I know a lot of my VTuber friends stream on Twitch, but I am just here on YouTube. I've tried streaming on Twitch before. It's not fun. At least the setup process. Nice voice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Teehee. Teehee. I have a very normal voice range. And I definitely can't make people go insane just by, like, them hearing my voice. Surely not. Definitely not. That's definitely not a coding error in my code. I just noticed that There's a rain cloud approaching. Oh my gosh, no way, guys. It's the storm that's approaching. Wait, that was a really bad joke. Guys, no way. We found it. The storm that is approaching. Laugh. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait, I'm out of bait. Wait, I'm out of bait. I was too busy laughing at my own terrible jokes. First, it was the horse girl game. First, I was so obsessed with talking about the silly little horse girl game that I didn't notice my bait was empty, and now this. Guys, watch, I can land into the water. Ah, not again! I only meant to do it once. I only meant to do that once, I swear, chat. I swear, chat. Hello! Hello, hello! Welcome in, welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. You know, I wish I could raid people after streams, but I'm not big enough to do that quite yet. Oh yeah, by the way, chat, I did want to talk about something. Some really good news. We are really close to hitting monetization. So the best way currently to support me in getting to monetization is to actually watch my videos and watch my VODs. Yes, you have to sit through me yapping about Classicaloid. That includes that too. You guys should watch Classicaloid, by the way. It's good for your health. I own an official piece of Classicaloid physical media now, and I'm very happy about that. I think that is the coolest stuff on the planet. I really like owning physical pieces of merchandise for my favorite pieces of media. I made some rice chicken. Ooh, delicious. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it. That sounds yummy. Yummy, yummy. Good for the tummy. Yeah. But I don't know. Owning physical media is really, really cool. Like, I actually own a Katamari Damacy t-shirt from the Museum of Modern Art. I own a Shadow the Hedgehog t-shirt as well. I own a Pomni t-shirt as well from Hot Topic. Yeah. I think it's cool to own physical pieces of media. But, yeah. But anyways, I'm just excited for the future. There's a lot of stuff coming out that I'm really excited for. I talked about this earlier in stream, but I'm just really excited for Tomodachi Life. Because I just know if I stream it, it's going to be chaos. Yeah. I'm looking forward to making people on my island talk to each other. Oh my gosh, I add Chopin from Classicaloid onto my Tomodachi Life island and I force him to talk with every single resident against his will. Wait, that sounds so mean. When did you start streaming? Ooh, actually, I need to double check this. Let's see. My first live stream on this channel was, I think back in October of last year. So it's been like almost a year that I've been pre-debut. I'm still pre-debut. I do have an actual model in the works. I do have a PowerPoint in the works that you guys can like look out to learn more about me. So it'll be like a, hey, come get to know me stream if you guys are new. Instead of like watching through all these other VODs to learn all the Viblor you can. Like if you want to do that, that is a good way to support me. Good for you. You guys are insane. But yeah. Let's see. The first time I streamed, actually, if we're not counting, like, the first time I streamed using this gaming PC setup, the first time I streamed on this channel was actually June 1st in 2023. You searched for me? Awesome! Awesome! Well, the search algorithm has blessed you with this gremlin, this creature. The creature has appeared in your search algorithm. Yeah, there have been a lot of different ways that people have found me. I have looked through my analytics. This might be a little touchy to discuss on stream because, oh, wow, analytics, whoa. But a lot of people have found me through several different means. Some people have been redirected to my stream from Discord because I do have a Discord server, but I'm pretty sure these are fans who have already found me from before. You searched for a Greek music pro to interview for your university project? Well, guess what, chat? I'm Greek. I'm a music major. I'm Greek. Εγώ ξέρω να μιλάω ελληνικά. Ναι. Αλλά δεν ξέρω τόσο πολύ καλά. Η γιαγιά μου είναι από στην Ελλάδα. Αλλά εγώ γεννήθηκα μες στην Αμερική. I might have messed up a little bit of the tense, the verb tenses on that, but yeah, Greek is my second language. Besides that, I also speak Japanese, just a little bit of it. And I speak very rusty Italian. Like, you can see the languages I speak if you look in the rules. Like, I don't speak Spanish, so to make it easier for me and my mods to moderate, like, I prohibit any languages that I don't speak just to make it easier for other people to moderate. I like Greek yogurt. Ooh, yummy. You know, if you guys are actually looking for some Greek food recommended to you by a Greek, some of my favorite Greek food is their gyros and also souvlaki. I really like gyros and souvlaki a lot. I never had Greek yogurt though. Ooh, I see. But yeah, there's a lot of different Greek foods out there. If you need like some recommendations, I'm here. Yeah. Tzatziki sauce is really good. I love Greek food. I love that tzatziki sauce. I'm sorry, but I can't stop thinking about that one Tumblr post where they like joked about tzatziki sauce being that tzatziki sauce. It's just so funny to me as a Greek person. I like laughing at it. You sound so American. Well, I was born in America, but I'm of Greek descent. I'm of Greek descent, but I was born here in America and I grew up speaking English. I was born here in the States, chat. I was literally born here in the States, but literally all of my ancestry is Greek. A little part of it is Cypriot though. But it's mostly Greek. I'm 75% Greek and 25% Cypriot. Yeah. And all of my Greek ancestry is Rhodian. So, yeah, a little fun fact about me. Whoa. Did you know Rhodes is the largest of the Dodecanese islands in Greece? I think it's a really great spot to visit if you're looking for a vacation. There's a lot of cool tourist attractions in Rhodes. There is a medieval castle in the city of Lindos, and they also have a bunch of tourist shops. But beware of products with like AI generated stuff on them, because those have been on the rise. I've been seeing them in tourist shops a lot, so just beware of the AI generated stuff. But there's a lot of cool handmade stuff there too. So I do recommend you get some of the handmade stuff from Greece. It's a little bit harder to find because of all the stuff that's like AI generated that's being sold in stores. But I do recommend you get some of the handmade stuff. Yeah. You gotta be wary when trying to buy a souvenir now. Yeah. But anyways, another cool tourist spot to visit if you're not as into history, but you just want to go and soak in the sun and have some fun. There's a lot of water attractions in Rhodes as well. There is a water park in FANART, and it is huge. There's a lot of stuff to do at that water park. There's a giant wet bubble that you can jump on and slide down. There is a giant bucket that you can stand under and it'll dump you with water. There's also a lazy river if you don't want like to go down slides and whatnot. Heard you guys have olives too. Yeah, we do have olives. I love olives. I love olives so much. Yeah, we have lots of different olives in Greece. And if you look around in Greece, you can get some like olives too from Greece. Also, there's exclusive chip flavors too, like exclusive Pringles flavors that are only sold in Greece. Like my personal favorite is the oregano flavored Pringles. I really like the oregano flavored Pringles. They're really good. Yummy, yummy for the tummy. So if you do go to Greece, I do recommend trying the oregano Pringles. Very, very good. They also have a prawn cocktail flavored Pringles can there. What do you call Greece in your own language? In Greek, we call it Elada. Elada. Ah! I fell in the water. Whoopsies. Whoops. But yeah, in Greek, we call Greece Elada. Yeah. Yeah. But, I'm trying to think of some other cool tourist spots as well. Oh yeah! There's a really cool one. I didn't get to visit it this year, but, there's a really cool spot in Greece called Prasonisi, which literally means green sea. It's this really cool beach that is split on two sides. So there's a sea on one side and there's a sea on the other side, and there's like this little thin strip of sand in the middle. And so one side of the water is calm and it doesn't have a lot of wind, and the other side is really windy and there's a lot of waves. So you get to choose which side you want to swim on, you know? And I think that's really cool. So if you want to like go to the beach and you want to pick what kind of water you want to swim in, I definitely recommend going to Prasonisi. That's another cool spot. Also, Befkus has really cool nightlife stuff as well. They have really good restaurants too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make my own guide to Greece based off of my own experiences going to Rhodes. Also, if you are a cat person, Rhodes has a lot of cats. Greece in general has a lot of cats, but I always visit Rhodes. So there's just a bunch of cats there. And I love petting the cats, and I don't know, they're very friendly. Each of them have their own personalities. But, yeah, that is basically a mini guide to Rhodes. So if you're looking for somewhere cool in Greece to visit, definitely go check Rhodes out. Rhodes is really cool. Yeah. I've also been to Athens before as well. You know, with the Parthenon and stuff. I've seen the Parthenon before. It's really cool. Yeah. I've also been to Crete as well. Crete was a fun visit. Except that part where I got stung by a bee. I got stung by a bee on my back when I was leaning back into the Range Rover where our mountain tour was happening. I leaned back in my seat and I got stung by a bee and it flew out the window. It was not fun. I let out this ear-piercing scream. I hate bees. I hate them. I know they're pollinators and they help, but like, yeah. Anyways. Hold on, chat. I need to clear my throat. There we go. That's the second time I've done that this stream. It's almost 7 o'clock. You know what? Once it hits 7 o'clock in my time zone, I'm going to end stream. Because I've been streaming for a while. I've been yapping, I've been fishing. And I've just been doing a lot of stuff. My throat was just dry. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry, chat. I just need to hydrate. I'm just really dehydrated. But yeah, I'll be ending stream in like 15 minutes. I'll be ending stream in like 15 minutes. This was a fun one though. Yeah. Because after stream, I either need to 1, catch up with my friends, or 2, finish listening to the rest of my newly acquired Classicaloid music collection. But watch Classicaloid if you haven't already. You should watch Classicaloid. It's a fun, silly classical music anime about classical composers that got reincarnated into different bodies and they live in a mansion together and they do stupid stuff. But that's summarizing it in a very basic way. It's a very good anime. I recommend you watch it. Hold on, I need to put the anime name in. I need to put the anime name in chat because, yeah. Choto your mates. I have to put the anime name in chat just so people can look it up and learn about it. I'm introducing you guys to another one of my favorite pieces of media because I always talk about it on stream and I think you guys should look it up because Classicaloid is cool. There you go. Now you guys can look it up. Wow. How cool is that? How cool is that, chat? Now you guys can look up this anime. And you guys can watch it on your own time. Wow. Go watch Classicaloid. I swear. It's so good. Especially, like, if you're a music major as well, it's just a fun watch. Because it does have some historical tidbits. You do not need to know any of the historical information in the series. There's a lot of historical information in the series. So you don't need to learn anything, like, prior to watching it. Oh yeah, I saw this in the chat earlier. You know Hercules? I have heard of Hercules. I have seen a little bit of the snippets of the Disney movie as well, but yes, I am somewhat well versed in Greek mythology, you know, that being my heritage and all. You know, one of my favorite goddesses in Greek mythology that not a lot of people talk about is actually Iris, who is the goddess of the rainbow. Like, a lot of people talk about Athena, Aphrodite, all these other Greek gods and goddesses, but I just think Iris is cool as well. I also think Hestia needs some love too. Yeah. I think Hestia needs some love too. She's the goddess of the hearth and the home. Yeah. You know, I'm just really glad that like people are actually making more Greek characters nowadays. And you know what's even better? They actually have them speak Greek and sing in Greek. I don't know if anybody here has played Ina Dream Barbecue. Thor. Oh, Norse mythology. Yeah, Norse mythology is pretty cool too. You know, I used to have a book on all different types of mythology, like Egyptian mythology, Norse mythology, Greek mythology, and I used to learn about all the different gods and goddesses of different cultures. I even learned about the Roman names of some of the Greek gods, and that's where we got the names of our planets, actually. Greek is really cool. It is. It really is. Oh yeah, chat. Also, I know I'm very engaged with chat, but if I decide not to read out a certain message, please don't get angry at me. Oh wow, I fell in the water. But yeah, I know I'm more engaged with chat than other streamers, but there was a fish in that water. There was a fish there. There was a fish in there and it just left me. Wow, this game is rigged. I'm gonna find somewhere else to fish. I'm working on my music major too. Awesome, well, good luck from one music major to another. There we go. There's another place to fish. There we go. Oh, I fished too far. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. Na 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 na. Oh my gosh, I got a pike. How cool is that? Whoa. It says I have like 38 thingies. Didn't I catch a golden ray somewhere? Didn't I catch a golden ray somewhere? Insane. Traditional Middle East music. Ooh, that's really cool. It's really cool learning about the differences of music in each culture, especially like the differences in chord progressions and how the music has just branched off from its traditional roots. And it's also fun to look at how traditional roots of each culture are weaved into modern music. I don't know, I like music history, it's fun. Yeah. I recently took music history last semester and I actually wrote an entire paper on Chopin and his nocturnes. Because Chopin is actually my favorite classical composer. I said this last stream that that's a pretty hot take because a lot of people prefer Beethoven. But if you guys listen to Chopin's concertos, like he wrote the orchestral parts too. Like most people just know him because he wrote stuff for piano, but he also wrote stuff for voice and the orchestra. And I think that's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. I love Chopin. Absolutely based for that. You're absolutely based for that. Chopin's music is so good. I was talking about the classical aid CD that I got earlier today. I decided to pop in the Chopin Enlist CD of the 6 CD collection in that thing into my CD player today. And I just listened to a bunch of pieces of Chopin Enlist music. I wasn't as familiar as, you know, Chopin's music in terms of Liszt's music. So when I listened to Liszt's music, I was actually really surprised because of how good it was. Because there were a lot of hidden gems there. Yeah. Like everybody knows La Campanella. But after La Campanella played and some of the Transcendental Etudes played, I was surprised because I'm like, whoa, this is really good. Yeah. I definitely recommend watching Classical Light if you're into classical music. Oh my god, she made it about Classical Light again! What is wrong with this fairy? The answer is a lot. There's a lot. Whoopsies. I didn't mean to reel in my rod so quickly. Whoa, okay. You know what? It actually worked out for the better because I got a fish. And it's raining too, so it's more likely that fish will appear, I think. At least that's how I remember it being. Yeah. The storm is leaving. The storm is no longer approaching. The storm is leaving. Wow. Oh my gosh, I got a microscopic king salmon? Microscopic. Okay, game. All right. Tiny king salmon. Tiny king salmon. So small. Whoa, so small. Oh wow, I just noticed we have 5 minutes left together before I'm going to decide to end stream. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was responding to someone. They sent me something. Whoa. By the way, I do have some streams planned for next week, so be sure to look at my YouTube community feed, my Blue Sky, and my Discord server tomorrow for when I post my weekly schedule. Yeah, hope you guys look forward to it. It'll be a fun week of streams, maybe, if you guys like studying together with me for some reason. And then I also have to find out what game to stream on Saturday next week. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I might stream web fishing again. We'll see. I know Infinity Nikki is also going to get an update soon. So, yeah. Maybe I might start a new game if my motivation is high enough. I'm not sure if I will because I do have midterms coming up. Because I'm currently in the middle of IT hell. And so I have to study for those midterms first before I go on starting new video games. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hammer, hammer, hammer. You know what? After we catch this fish, isn't it the start of term? Not where I am. Not where I am. I've already been in college for several weeks. Yeah, I know college probably just started for some people, but right now, at my state of the semester, because I started college back in August, late August. And so now I'm currently sitting in the middle of midterms. Yeah. I'm currently sitting in the middle of midterms. Yeah. So I just gotta deal with that. The before I start any new video games. I can't just keep playing video games. I have to increase my wit stat. My brain needs to get bigger. I need to expand my brain and make it galaxy brains. I need to become galaxy brain, chat. Whoa, I have to become galaxy brains. All right. So that is the last fish for this stream. Nope. I don't want to fish again. So, yeah. We're gonna sell our fish. And we're gonna end it here. We're also gonna refill our bait. Yeah! So, let me just clear these props. And that's it. So, guys, thank you so much for watching me play web fishing together. Wow, together. I mean, today. Wow, words that start with the same letter. I love getting confused. Thank you for watching me play web fishing today. Yay! So, my next stream is actually going to be Tuesday, September 30th at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I am going to be playing Go, which is my study app that I use. So I'm not going to be playing anything. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch me study. And maybe if you guys are also in school, you guys can study with me while listening to my stream in the background. Yeah! But trust me, I have more interesting stuff planned. So just, once again, look out for my weekly schedule that will go up tomorrow on my Blue Sky account, my YouTube community, and my Discord server. Yeah! That's something you have to look forward to. Yeah. That's about it from me. Make sure you guys hydrate, take care of yourselves, and stay vibrant. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!